It's all gonna look crazy until we add everything together. Each step you're gonna be like, no, I don't want to do this. But just trust me, just do it. It'll work out in the end. And that was the don't fuck it up part. Woo. Hello there, people of the internet. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Like the fit today? You get the long socks. Alright, so today I am going to be doing like an anime girl style makeup. I don't really know what to call it. It's basically like trying to make your eyes look kind of big and really cutesy and lots of blush. So if that's what you're here for, then I guess just keep watching. It literally snowed outside, and it is currently April. So that's good. Really excited for that. So I'm gonna be... So if you guys do want to see an anime type look, then just keep watching and listening to my dog bark.
And I'm thinking about killing myself, and I love myself way more than I love you, so.
Alrighty, so I made myself an iced coffee concoction today. It's a new recipe, so I'm gonna try it to see if it tastes good.
No ma'am.
Hopefully this lighting is good. I was hoping it was gonna be sunny today, but it literally snowed. We're just gonna go in with these vitamin C drops. I don't think they really do anything, to be honest. It just kind of hydrates my face. And my face has been a little dry lately, so we're just gonna put that on there. So of course, before this, you're gonna wanna wash your face. Make sure it's all clean with your favorite cleanser, whatever that may be. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Glossier primer. So I also did put on moisturizer earlier in the day, so this is just extra moisturizer. Going in with my Glossier Future Dew. I just focus this on the highlight parts of my face, kind of around my eyes too, because that's usually where I get most dry. And now our face is all prepped and ready to go. I'm gonna start out with brows. Alrighty, so for brows, I'm just gonna do how I normally do my brows. Perfect. Alright. Hi. Hi. So if you guys have watched my video before, you'll know that I don't typically put on foundation, but for this look, I kind of just want to put it on just to make my skin a little bit more even, so you get that anime girl type look. So I'm going in with this, just a tinted moisturizer, I guess. It's definitely too dark for my skin, but that's okay. You know what? We're gonna make it work. I'm trying to not get it on my brows because I just did those. Make sure you're blending down your neck, especially if your foundation doesn't match like mine. There we go. We got rid of some of the unevenness in my skin. My skin's been kind of bad lately, not gonna lie. These first few steps are honestly just pretty basic and typical of what I would do for a normal makeup look. So I'm just concealing any spots that I see. I'm going in with a lighter concealer, and this is the one that I'm just gonna be sticking under my eye. So hopefully it brightens up that under eye, because I need some help in that department. I just pat this in with my ring finger. I find it just makes it stay a little bit more. I don't know. Now I'm going to be taking a powder. This is just my good old Marcel powder that I get from the drugstore, and I'm going to be going in under the eyes with a different beauty blender. This is my powder beauty blender. The other one's my blending beauty blender.
That is amazing. Wow.
Where you feel like you get the most greasy. So now we're gonna just do a basic contour. Alrighty, so this is just going in with a cool toned brown color. So whatever your contour color usually is. And we're just going to give the illusion of cheekbones, because we don't have those. We're just gonna also go with the jawline. Just why not? And a little bit up here. I know it looks a little crazy, but we're gonna blend it out right away. To blend it out, I'm taking this, like, bulky brush? I don't know what these are called, but it's not a fluffy brush, it's pretty hard. And basically, I just get to, like, buff that up and into the skin, and it just starts to slowly blend in. Alright, so now that we have our lovely little base on, we are going to be going in with some eyeshadow. So I'm using the Tarte Toasted palette, which has just got some browns and oranges in there. And then I'm also using my Too Faced chocolate bar palette, which I actually just recently got. They were on sale for 20 bucks.
crazy, man.
We're mostly going to be using this palette, so if you have this palette, that's pretty convenient. But we are going to be going in with a little bit of a base shade from here. Just a little eyeshadow brush. So we're going to be going in with this color that's called Cashmere. So it's kind of like an orangey beige color. We're just going to be putting that all over the lid, so we have something to blend into. And then going in with the s'more color, so that's just a beige. I'm going to be going just over top of that, but more towards the inner corner. So it should kind of look a little bit orangey there. So I'm going to be taking like a flatter type of fluffy brush, and I'm going to be going in with the salted caramel color. So it's kind of like an orangey brown color, and I'm just going to be going on the inner... I'm just going to be going on the outer corner of the eye here. This is a very blended type of look. It's not going to be too harsh. To give yourself that anime type look, we're not going to be doing any crazy like cut creases or anything like that. Now going back in with that same brush I used, I'm going to go in the strawberry bonbon color. So that's just a very light pink. I'm just going to be going over the lid and blending it outwards. And I typically actually take this shadow as well and drag it a little bit underneath, just because I like to keep my inner corners very like white and light for this look. Next, we're gonna be going in with our fluffy brush and just blending it out. So for the last kind of part of the eyeshadow look, I'm gonna be going back with the salted caramel in this brush, and I'm just gonna be going right under my eye. I'm gonna stop it about halfway. I'm not gonna keep going towards the inner corner. I'm just gonna focus it on the outside and pull it up. That's it for the eyeshadow. It's very, very simple, very soft, very blended. I don't know if I'm doing this in a weird order, but I like to do my eyeliner and stuff last, just because I feel like that's just like the part I need the most concentration for, so I gotta get everything else out of the way first. So this is the blush brush that I used. It's relatively small compared to my face, but I like it because I can really just pick where the colors go. I can make parts really pigmented, and it's not going to go all over my face, because we definitely want a blush to be most places but not everywhere. Has 3 different kind of colors. As you can tell, I never use this one because it's just way too like fuchsia for me. So I'm going to be going in with a mixture of the orangey blush and the pinky blush. These are just very light blushes. They're not super pigmented, but this is just the base that we're going to start off with. Cheeks and over the bridge of her nose. You don't really need to focus it on the outer like part of your face, mostly focus it on the inner part. Alrighty, so now that we got some color into our face, we're going to be going in and darkening in this blush. I have this Tarte blush that I think most people got for their birthday gift a few years ago from Sephora, and this is a Note blush, which I don't know really the brand or anything about it, but this is a peachy kind of color, and this is more of like a purpley almost kind of color. I think I'm gonna go in with the peachy kind of color. Yeah, very pigmented.
So this is going on the apples of our cheeks and underneath the nose.
I know I look like a literal clown right now, but just give me a second because we're just gonna blend that out. Oh my god, my chest looks so pale compared to everything. Holy moly. Now we're looking crazy blushed. We're going to be doing a little bit of a heart highlight. So this is something that I just saw recently on a girl on TikTok, and it looked absolutely adorable. So we're pretty much just going to be making like a little heart on our nose, and that is going to be like our highlight point. So I'm going in with a concealer and a brush. Cute. I love this. We're going back with our little chocolate bar palette, and this is like it's called the champagne. This is called the Champagne Truffle shade. It's basically like a pinky white that has a lot of shimmer in it, kind of like a highlight, but it also has pigment. And I'm going to be going in with a very small brush, and that is what I'm going to be putting over top of the concealer just to set it, plus to give myself a nose highlight. I'm also going to take the same shade and put it just right above my lip. And I'm going to be going under the eyebrow. And I'm going to be going a little bit on the bridge. Just one more time with that white shade. I'm going to be just going right in the inner corner before I put on my highlight. And then I'm going in with the highlight, and I'm going to be putting that just in the inner corner. You can also sweep it a little bit under the eye, but make sure to stop it halfway. Trust me, I know we're looking crazy still, but we're going to be adding our faux freckles on now. I'm gonna go in with this latte color. So it's kind of just like a medium brown, and I'm going in with a very small, very pointed tipped brush. And I do this with eyeshadow. As I've said before, if you've watched my other freckle videos, I like to go in with a shadow just because I find it easier to blend, and if you make a mistake, it's a lot easier to fix that. Plus, they still stay on all day, from my case at least. If you put a mask on, maybe not so much, but if you're just in your house with your faux freckles on, then you're good to go. Basically, just try to make them not evenly spaced and focus them a lot on the center of the nose and just kind of trail them outwards, kind of stopping like this far. So just put it in this area. I don't know how to describe that besides what I just said, but hopefully that made sense. So now that you have these base layer ones, you're just gonna take your middle finger or whatever finger you want, I guess, and just kind of blend them out. It's hard to see on camera, but they're basically just the bottom base layer of your freckles. And we're gonna be going in with a darker brown now. Gonna be going in with the milk chocolate first. So that's just kind of a little bit darker of a brown. And going over top, focusing towards the center, not really trailing out too far to the sides. And then next I'm going in with an actual dark brown shade. And these are just going to be for ones in the center of my nose. And make sure you're making them not evenly spaced, because I think that just looks a little too fake. Though, I mean, I guess it's personal preference. And now we got some faux freckles over top of our crazy blush. Hopefully by now you should see it kind of coming together. Of course, we still have to do the eyes, which is going to be the big part of this. But yeah, right before we do our eyeliner, I'm just going to add a little bit of a cheek highlight. So this is just like a pink highlight. I'm going to be going in with this eyeliner, the Master Precise All Day by Maybelline. When doing this eyeliner look, you're not going to want to angle upwards towards your eyebrow. You're actually just going to want to angle straight across your face. I'm going to go out about this far. Just create a line. Next, we're going to go in. Just make a little bit of a triangle outwards. So this one's kind of dying right now, so I have to switch over to my other eyeliner.
Now you're just gonna sweep the eyeliner underneath, stopping halfway.
Now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer and just clean up the edges around this. Now that you've got this basic shape, we're gonna be going in with, with a white pencil, and we're just gonna be lining the waterline here. Wow, look how wide open my eyes are right now. Pretty crazy. Oh, frick. Hello, it's a little bit later. My camera battery died, and I actually just went and ate a little snack, animal crackers. So I have a little heart stamp at the end of this. If you don't have a heart stamp, you can just easily draw on a heart the same way we drew here by making two lines and just kind of thickening them. But I have a little stamp, so I'm gonna take advantage of this and use this. We're just gonna go right underneath the eye. Oh, frick, that did not show up very well.
Yeah, get into it.
Wow. There we go. When I originally did this look the first time, I didn't add little fake lashes on the bottom, but this time I think I'm gonna do that just because I really like that look. Basically, the way we're gonna do that, we're not actually gonna add a fake lash on the lower lash line. We are going to be going in with an eyeliner and just drawing in our fake lashes.
So pretty much you just kind of draw some lines going outwards and a little bit down, and then like try thickening them. make them come to a point, and if it's looking a little weird, it's okay. We're gonna fix it with concealer later.
And you see, now the blush doesn't look as crazy. Alrighty guys, so now that we have the little bit of fake lashes on the bottom there, and we're finished our eyeliner, including the little hearts underneath the eye, the last step before lashes is actually going to be going in with a white liner. This NYX Epic Wear white liner, and it's just kind of like a liquid white liner that dries. Matte. And we're just going to be making a little dot the inner corner of the eye. I'm gonna just do the lips before I put on my fake lashes, just because the fake lashes will be the last step, and then I'll be completed this look. Similar to the shade of my natural lips. And I'm going to be going right where my little cupid's bow is, and going in a straight line across there. And then, of course, overlining. Find that getting rid of the cupid's bow makes the lips look a lot more soft instead of like an edgy kind of look, and we're going for a little soft anime girl here. Next, I'm just going in with a matte lipstick. This is in the shade Velvet Teddy by MAC.
I don't purchase from there anymore because they do animal testing.
But I'm gonna put this in the inner parts of my mouth. Just like that. So now I'm just going to go put on gloss and lashes, and then I will show you the final look. Alrighty, so I added my fake lashes. These are just pretty standard fake lashes. My favorite pair of lashes actually just died this week. I just don't really have any lashes right now, so that's why I'm using these. And then I just added a gloss, and that is the final look. So much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. I'd really appreciate that. And if you do try to recreate this look, I'd also really appreciate it if you tagged me. I would love to see you guys try to recreate this look, looking all anime and cutesy. If you want to see more of my face, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you hit that bell icon, you'll be notified every time I post. I try to post once or twice a week, usually on Wednesdays, sometimes on Thursdays, and sometimes on Saturdays. So one of those 3 days is usually when I'm posting. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or night, depending on when you're watching this, of course. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Bless me. Cola, she's not talking to you.